Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this coming week's reading. For this reading, I will be using the coffee cup and then I'll be drawing out cards from the lovely Mermaid Tarot deck as well. All right, Sagittarius, please do remember to like, share and subscribe. I'd very much appreciate that. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you. There's a reminder, you're getting a reminder of somebody's birthday. You may have passed it and remember when it's a bit like, so it's a belated perhaps. Anyway, that's just something very specific that's come through. And you'll make it up to them. That is certain, actually, whoever needs to hear that. You've been juggling balls. You've been juggling things. And you know, sometimes you catch it all and sometimes it drops and you have to start again. But there is something that is telling you, you know, that it's okay to slow down. It's okay to slow down. Perhaps you should a little bit here. There's also what feels like a game of Monopoly. It's like you feel like you're in a game of Monopoly, and also there's a little bit of a back and forth when it comes to some kind of business where it feels like Monopoly. Maybe it's to do with properties, but there's like a tug of war that could be going on for some of you. There's a release from all of this. However, there will be a release. Something is happening when it comes to that, and you're going to realize, oh, you know what? It's not all that bad and it's cool. And clearly the universe was telling me that I needed to change certain ways and not everything is supposed to be for me. That's what's coming through. Not everything that you thought was amazing, that you had in your hands, that is necessarily the right thing for you. There are personal changes happening. Personal changes, change of heart. There's a lot of things that you are... Oh, almost like a purge of like these emotions, and something may have been a little strenuous that you are forgiving. You're forgiving that because it helps you to feel better, and you don't want that in your system, in your mind, in your heart, because that feels like poison. You want the poison out and you don't want to deal with it anymore, which is, you know, good for you. There are changes to someone's story, by the way. So someone is always giving you slightly different version of something. Be aware of that. Look into it, but quietly, because you don't know how the other person may react, if they'll be offended, or they could be changing the story again. And yeah, there's something there. Almost like I'm seeing maybe played what it's showing me here, having to be a bit of a detective when it comes to this. But anyway, maybe that's something specific. It feels everything here feels specific, but who knows? You can let me know. You're buying lots of things, present. Oh, maybe some of you are starting early with Christmas shopping. I know some people start really early, but I do see for some of you you're doing that. Okay, I know, I'm sorry, but with the specifics, I have to say there's something about a pirate ship. So I don't know if that's something to do with a gift that you're buying, or something that you're watching, or something that you're doing. I don't know, something like that. Maybe a cruise ship and you feel like a pirate. It's, anyhow, if that's you, please do let me know, maybe elaborate on that. Some of you are almost finished or finishing up a project and you're done, and it's like, it's good. You're looking forward to just, you know, finishing all of that up, tying up loose ends, and you feel really good about it, and something that you've been very committed about as well. There's some kind of offer, proposal coming to you, someone that has a genuine interest. And when I say that, I mean more on the business side, genuine interest in what you do, and you know, kind of collaborating in that sense, by the way. So I wouldn't brush them off immediately, just because they will come across as quite sweet. So, you know, the ball is in your court at that point. I do see somebody coming towards you to apologize. They're sorry about something when it comes to matters of the heart, by the way. And it is something for some of you that you're wanting, that you need the time and space to think about it. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you, lovely Sagittarians. Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius. 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Okay. Ooh. And the 7 of Swords, Sagittarius. Okay. So there is conflict that comes through in many ways, something that you are going, that you feel like, okay, you have good comebacks, by the way, for some of you. It's so interesting. That's what I see. You could be really good, the king of, or queen of comebacks, you know, or it will be within the conflict. But anyhow, of course, you would rather not be in that situation. There is something that of the overthinking, or we talked about the juggling, right, and stuff, and having to, you're dealing with so many different personalities. You're dealing with so many personalities, and that in itself can be exhausting, you know, and it's like when it rains, it pours. Oh, Sagittarius, there's a lot of stress here. It's a kind of, things seem to be a little stressful for you. However, you're a strong one, you know, and you're not going to allow something negative to repeat itself. There is something that you're needing to think very hard about. Here with the 9 of Swords. No more repetition is what I'm seeing. Okay. All right. You're gonna, yeah, maybe it shows that the best thing for you to do, Sagittarius, is to go forward to something that will give you a lot more peace. You know, there's a lot of like wanting more kind of thing, and you're doing something about that. You can't be draining your energy or your resources or anything like that, and you're wanting to funnel it in something that can be of benefit for yourself, for your future, and for others also around you. Wanting to really change the environment for something healthier, more steady. You are choosing to walk away, even if it seems great on the outside, but when you get on the inside, it's like, oh, you know when it's your time to go forward. And I'm not saying walking away, because you're going forward to something a lot better. The Empress. Well, there you go, the Empress. And it's something that really, really suits you, and you feel so good, and you're very blessed as well. For many of you, you're very, very blessed, and you'll receive a lot more blessings as well. You know, it's like, you know, universe will never leave you alone or leave you with, it will always make sure that you are covered, you know, and that you have your blessings coming in one way or the other, and that you are always on top of it, and in charge and ahead as well. A fulfillment. After all this stress, the fulfillment is coming through. You know, it's like night and day for you. Oh, wow. Sagittarius, thank you so very much for being here. Really hope that this was helpful. Please do let me know. Appreciate all of you so much. Do take care, and until next time.